Hey guys, Youth Pastor Albert here. For today's 300, I want to be reading from Jeremiah 29:11. I'm going to be talking to you guys about the plans and purposes that God has for each and every one of us. I'm going to be reading from the HCSB, the Holman Christian Standard Bible. If you guys want to read along with me, it's in Jeremiah chapter 29, verse 11. All right, it says, "For I know the plans I have for you. This is the Lord's declaration. Plans for your welfare, not for disaster, to give you a future and a hope." So this is God talking to each and every one of us. So God's talking to us now, guys, and God's saying, this is what I'm saying about you. I have a plan for you. I have purposes for you. And I have plans for your welfare, for your safety. I have plans for that, not for disaster. And I have plans to give you a future and a hope. So I talked to the teenagers last night in 116 about thinking about the purpose that God has for you. Ultimately, the purpose that God has for us is to serve and worship Him for every day of our life. And then when we go to heaven, we will worship Him for an eternity. But I talked to them about how you can also serve God by fulfilling the purpose that He has for you in whatever career that you choose. So my career is right now, I'm a PE teacher. That's my main job. Youth pastor, also a wrestling coach. And to be a PE teacher, I talk to the kids about ways that you can glorify God in whatever position that you're in. So I like to set the best example that I can for Christ. May not always have to do it with my words, but I can set the best example that I can by showing compassion to my students, by showing that, I remain peaceful, I remain calm in, stressful situations as a teacher. And I had the teenagers go around the room and tell me things that, they want to do in their life. And, I had some talked about cybersecurity. I had some talked about they want to be maybe a doctor or a physical therapist. And even had one middle schooler that had an idea of what they wanted to do. And I shared with the kids that, it's best to know early on what you want to do, at least have an idea. And when you get to college, you want to be able to go straight to college and do those classes and get prepared to get that degree for that career job. I know that some people go to college, they're undecided. And it's not wrong to do that, but I was trying to lead the kids to get you guys to see, guys, here, that I want you guys to be successful and get to that purpose and plan that God has for you so you can be even more successful than I've been. So I wanted to take that, guys, so you guys kind of run with what you want to do. So think about what you want to do. Think about how you can glorify God through it. And start thinking about these things now, because I want you guys to be prepared for your future that God has for you.